All right, what is going on, guys? It is Jero Cars, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we are back with the 2016 Mustang GT. I'm super excited to be making this video. There is a few things that are different with this car, and I kind of want to go over that with you. I'm sorry if you can hear that really loud air compressor thing. I think that is going off. It was really quiet and peaceful here. Found this spot until that big boy went off. But needless to say, there is a few changes to the 5.0 that I want to go over with you guys. Probably take a drive so you guys can see or maybe hear, I don't know, the difference. So with that being said, I am very happy to be back making another video. Like I said, there is a good amount to update you on the current situation with the 5.0, as well as I've got a bunch of cool videos planned for the coming days. I've got a lot of buddies with very comparable cars, whether they be Mustangs or Camaros, that I can compare this car to and make some fun videos with. But like I said, this car is sitting a little different than you last saw it. I believe in the last video I made, it was the first and only video on this car. I believe it had the stock wheels still. As you can tell, they're probably a little bit different than you last saw. It had a Steeda clutch spring as well as the clutch extension, because I don't know if you can like see, but I'm like pretty short. I'm 5'7", so that little clutch pedal extension gets me a lot of shit from my buddies. People think everyone can reach their pedals when they buy their car, and you know, it's for 50 bucks I can, but I need a clutch pedal extension. You guys saw how the car was sitting last. It was pretty much bone stock with the exception of the Steeda clutch spring, which kind of sort of helps a little bit for shifting, and the clutch pedal extension. Don't give me shit for it. But pretty much I think that was it on the car. So the first and most noticeable mod that we've done that I really was happy when I got, and I think completely woke me up on how good this car can look, was the pair of SVE flat black drift wheels. So these are a really kind of budget wheel, but extremely, in my opinion, good looking for how much they cost. So I paid about, I think, $600 for these. They are from LMR.com, but they are made by SVE. So I got the SVE drifts in 19 by 9.5, and I wrapped them around in 275 4019. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. Michelin Pilot Sport AS3 Plus. So I did go with all seasons. They are a very reputable and kind of expensive all season, and they have served me pretty well so far. So I actually did the tires and wheels at a very similar time too, adding just a little bit of power to this thing. So it's nothing crazy. If I can actually get my hood open, it's nothing too crazy. Oh no, I completely forgot about this part of videos. It is never easy getting the hood open. All right, you want to play these games? Oh, God. Something I definitely do not miss is propping my hood open while filming. So starting off first for power, I did add a JLT cold air intake. It is a super good company. I had it on the 3-valve. At least in my opinion, it is probably one of the best cold air intakes you can put on a Mustang. And it kind of did leave a little tribute. I wonder if I could find the clip, but this was actually a spot that I filmed the 3-valve in with a very similar angle and very similar intake on the 3-valve. So I'm super happy to have that. It reminds me of the 3-valve, and it's also one of my favorite brands. And in addition to a Lund, if you can see my N gauge in there, a Lund Flex Fuel tune. So I'm sure most of you probably know what the Flex Fuel tune is from Lund. Basically, it allows you to run any combination of E85 and 93 octane. So currently, as the car sits for me, I choose to just run full E85, which they do send you over a E85R only tune. But the car, I've just decided to leave it on the Flex Fuel. It's a pretty basic, simple tune, besides the part that it's got to do all the math with E85 and 93. But for me, I just fill up with a full tank of E85. It definitely makes really good power on it. You can absolutely tell the difference of E85, and I was pretty nervous to put it in the car at first. But if you guys are a Gen 2 or Gen 3 or Gen 1 Coyote owner and are considering it, definitely do it. It is pretty indescribable, but so far I have absolutely loved to be on E. Obviously you get additional power, and something about the way the motor runs is just significantly smoother. That's it for power. And then we have the Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 3 as well as the SVE Drift wheels and tires. So basically this car hasn't come crazy far, but definitely a significant increase in performance and how it drives. I am absolutely loving the car, and I'm gonna take you guys for a ride in it. Yeah, I'm super excited to be back. As you guys know, the elephant in the room, I definitely have not been making videos as much as I used to. Unfortunately, for a while, I was working at a job that had me working tons of hours, tons of stress, and it was really just getting me not down to myself, but just did not have the energy or the motivation or commitment to get on the camera and start making videos. Fortunately, I have actually moved on, and I've left that job, and it has been definitely a blessing. I've had a lot more free time, and I'm really interested in trying to start to make videos for you guys again. I really want to get this car all over the channel. We have literally only made one video on this, which it definitely deserves more, and you guys deserve to see this thing more. All right, guys, so with all that updating and explaining out of the way, it definitely would not be a proper Jero Cars video without getting some good pulls in the Mustang. So I'm gonna try to get some pretty cool clips of doing some pulls and having fun in this car. I'm gonna probably not talk as much as I usually would, just so you guys can see, feel, and try to enjoy the differences. So like I said before in the video, the last time you guys saw or were, I guess, in this car was when it was bone stock with just a few minor mods, not really for power or performance. So this car was super fun when I got it. It was definitely a huge bump in power. As you guys know, my previous Mustangs were both 4.6 Mustangs. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the 4.6s. I actually still really miss them. But the 5.0 still obviously has been super fun for me to adjust to. It is a huge bump in horsepower right out the gate. But I will say, the Lund tune, the intake, the mods I did do to this car absolutely completely woke it up. I'm really excited to probably do some 0 to 60 tests, quarter mile tests, to show you guys the difference, as well as run a few of my buddies that I was really close with before and probably, hopefully, maybe I'm a little faster than now. So we'll try to go ahead and do, I guess, a little 60 roll here as we've got a couple people behind us, but all the way to 7,500. Woo! So with the new rev limiter set on the car, we definitely have a while to rev this thing all the way out. So obviously one of the coolest and funnest parts of having the Coyote is it is a very free and high revving V8. It makes a ton of its power up top. And as I was saying before, Lund has my rev limiter set to 7,500. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. The sun is super bright in my eyes, so I can hardly see anything. But please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like the current build on the 5.0, as well as any suggestions of what you guys think I should do. Please, everybody, stay safe out there and have a good one. See ya. Bye. I don't really know how to end the video with this GoPro on my head, because I feel like usually I like turn it towards myself and say goodbye. But like, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, so I guess bye.